Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for Professional Fishing 2, the playtest. It's not a new one, it's my first one for the playtest. So I'm playing now the game from yesterday. I'm level 7. I'm going to upgrade now the first time my gear. And I'm going to show you guys everything that you can see or what you can find new in the playtest compared to the demo. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the playtest because people probably going to ask if they see this video, how can I get in the playtest? At the moment it's limited. So a couple of content creators got access to the playtest and some of them are giving away keys too for the playtest, so you need to watch them until they do a giveaway and then you got a chance to get to the playtest. So it's very limited at the moment, but this is not a game that is played by 10,000 people. What I see is I see a lot of old timers from other fishing games popping into the game. So I think there are still some keys. Be sure if you want to get to the playtest, watch those guys. Because the keys are limited. If they are gone, you cannot enter it anymore, and you need to wait until next month 11th, and then it will go in early access. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my thoughts until now. I'm enjoying myself a lot the last couple of days. We got a lot of more content now, so it's not, I don't think that we got new gear, but we got a lot of more new baits, live bait and all that stuff, and I like it a lot because you can target, for example, the pike now a lot easier. So that's something that is really cool. The first area is a lot bigger than before, than on the demo. We got the second area. I still need to go to the second area. And then, of course, probably the best with the demo, we got a shitload of more species. And they are bigger. We got monster fish, but we're not really sure that's already in the game. But there is a lot of more content. And then here you can see there is the quad that you can drive around. And I will show you guys that all in this video that you can see it visual. So that's it a little bit for this part. I'm going to talk now about two areas and I'm going to show you guys the monster fish because there is monster fish in this game. I'm not sure that we can catch it already, but it's really cool. I'm first going to talk about the two areas because we got a brand new area. So the first one is the Mazurian District. So this is the one that we had in the demo, but it's now a lot bigger than in the demo. So you can see this is how it looks. The most popular fish species in this region are carp. That's a new one. Very big carp, I think mirror. I'm not sure it's a common because I still need to go for them. But I first wanted to upgrade my gear to bottom rods because with, what is it now, 1.7 kilogram bamboo, you simply don't go for carp. Perch, pike, zander is new, and tench. We got eel here now too. I tried it already a couple of nights, but I didn't get the eel. And then you need to see this. You got here something, I think it's a kind of monster fish. It's the legend of the king of the swamp. I think that we can catch him, but I'm not sure it's in the game. I didn't saw anybody catch him already on the Discord. But you can see it here. This is like a monster fish. Only a few claim to have seen the shadow of this fish in the moonlight, when the water is perfectly still and the night absolutely silent, to catch him. One needs more than bait, patient courage, and a touch of madness. But I like this a lot. I'm not sure that we can catch him. I'm not sure that we can catch him more than once. But this is really cool. So this is the first one. And then the second one. This is something that I will show you guys in another video. I can unlock it now. But first I want to upgrade my net, my other rigs, of course. So what is on the next map, because it's totally different. This is a mountain map, and what we are going to get here is trout, salmon, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I need to have a look for a brief moment because he's saying it here somewhere. It's totally different. It's like a totally different area that we got here. But yeah, we will see. And then the next one, this is the other monster fish, I think, the legend of the Trout King. So I think this is a brown trout. And yeah, you can see it here. Not sure that we can catch this one too. So I need to have level 5000 points and 1500 silver coins to unlock. So I can already show you guys the first map. So this is the first map. So this was the first area that we got in the demo. And don't get scared now, but you need to look at this. So this is now the map, the new map. So I went everywhere already with my quad. So you got here a very big lake, Willow Mare Lake, and you can see these are fishing spots where you got a leaderboard. And then you can come to here. I went all the way with the road here. Then you can come here, and then here is an entire village. I fished over here already too. So it's a very big area, and this is only the first area. I went to Borky village. I thought by myself, okay, maybe I'm going to get over there another fish seller or another shop owner, but it's just the same. It's just the same guy even. He looks like the NPC in the first area. But to give you guys an overview how big the map is now and how much you can explore here. So that's the two new maps. I'm going to talk now about the stability, I think. Yeah, let's talk about the stability in the next part. Okay, the stability of the game at the moment. So at the moment I'm playing at high, but I can only record on 30 FPS. Even with low settings on, I couldn't record on 60 FPS. So normally if you play the game, the stability is a lot better. So I did a lot of testing with Afterburner on. So I got a 30 series or a 3000 series NVIDIA. It's still a very decent card. It's a new one because I bought it a couple of weeks ago. And I had around 69 to 70 Celsius the entire time. That's a little bit on the high end still, because normally it doesn't go higher than 60 Celsius, but the stability and the performance are already a lot better. So if you play the game, I don't think that if you play the game normally, that you still got the same problems that we had in the demo. So that's already good. But if I start recording, the problem is that I need to go to 30 FPS. You can see here the settings. What I saw was the shadow rendering distance and grass rendering distance is giving a lot of trouble. So it's just loading a lot of grass, a lot of shadows in, and that's breaking my system when I record. But I think at the moment it's very stable. I think not a lot of people will have trouble to run this game if it comes out in early access. I think you just need to get it a little bit better, the performance, because that's not normal. With the system that I got, and I need to get my OBS to 30 FPS, there is still some problems that you need to fix. You need to get a solution for the rendering. Too much stuff is rendering if you run around. It's all coming to here, and that's something that I think you still need to fix. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you guys now really quick the quad, because that's really cool. So you can rent one, or you can buy one, 3 colors for 50,000 currency. I'm going to show you guys now the quad. So in the first area, okay, if the game wants to work with me, so here you can see them. So you just need to come here, and then you just need to push E, and you can see you got 3 of them. And you need to pay, if you want to buy one, you need to pay 50,000 currency. That looks a lot. But once that you can start grinding, what I see is, if you can start grinding with 3 rods on the rod pot, it can go really quick, really quick. And then you can rent one for 1 hour, that's 3 live hour. And then you can drive around with it, and I will show you guys that. So here you need to adjust it a little bit, because it's not easy to drive. I got the impression that there is a little bit too much horsepower on this quad. So he's like, the traction is not good on this one. So how do you do this? Because that was for me a little bit searching too. So you need to do it like everything in this game. So you just click here on your inventory chest icon. You take here the quad and you just put it here. And then you can jump in it. And now you can drive. Like this, it's doable. But the moment that you start doing it like this, Now the power is coming. So, do you guys see that? I didn't do that on purpose, but handling can be, in my opinion, a little bit better. Because I'm driving now on a road. Like, do you guys see this? That's not needed for me. Why is he going always backwards? That's a little bit too much. The over drifting on the back tires, but a really cool feature. And like this, you will need it a lot. Okay, I think that yeah, my keyboard jumped to QWERTY and I'm playing on Azerty. But a really cool feature, something that I want to show you guys for sure. Here we go again. Do you guys see that? At some speed I just start drifting. Like now I need to always adjust. Can I drive on this guy, by the way? Okay. Okay, job well done. I'm not going to bring it back to the renting service. So that was it for the quad. And now I'm going to show you guys the new baits. And maybe some new gear. I don't think so. Let's have a look to the new baits in the game. So I already told you guys we got a lot of new baits. So this is the guy. And let's have a look to it. So I don't think that we got new rods, or it have to be this one. But I didn't play spin fishing in the demo. But I think that the float rods are all the same. The spinning rods, maybe this one is a new one. I'm not sure about it. The feeder rod was only one, because I bought in the demo 3 of them. The reels are the same. I think we had 3. The lines are the same. Float, basket is just the same. The weights are the same, the hooks are the same, but then we are going to talk about the baits. You need to see this. So how many new baits that we got? And this is the beauty about this update. You got a lot of more baits that you can target, a lot of more the new species and the old ones. So we got natural baits. So I think this is new, liver is new, pea, shrimp, dough maybe 2 and corn. I think so. Then you got the live baits, and this is really cool. Like, you can go for the pike with live bait, with the Prussian carp or the roach. This is probably a dragonfly. I see it more in the next area, because dragonflies are typical for trout and salmon. This one maybe for the bleak grasshoppers. Next area probably too. The caddis larva, I got the bleak on it, but I think it's probably going to be for the next area. But you guys can see there are a lot of more baits that you can use, and that's really cool. So artificial baits, we had the soft ones, but I'm not sure that this we already had in the demo. We got now really, these are like spoons, a kind of casting spoon, or maybe spinners. Can be spinners too. I think they are new. My guess is probably for the next area too, because these are spoons that I would use once again for salmon and trout. Then waterproof, the top water frog. Once again, this is a new one. Looks really cool. Yeah, something for the next area, or maybe pike in this area. But like I said, I didn't play yet on other setups than my good old bamboo setup that I started with. Ground bait is the same. Bream, roach and tench. I was expecting carp, because we got now very big carp here, but that's probably for something else. Then we got the 3 rod stands. Bite alarms is the same. Bait launcher. And then we got the fishing nets. It's simple 30 kilogram, and the biggest one is 150 kilograms. So I think gear-wise not a lot more, but like bait-wise a lot more. So I'm going to have a look in my book. I'm going to show you guys now the fish encyclopedia, because that's really good in this game. I'm going to show you guys now all the new fish that are in the game. So what can you do? If you push F2, you can go to your avatar. So you can, for people that see this video the first time, so you can put other stuff on your avatar. You can change it to a female. I think there are only 2 at the moment. So if you want to adjust something, because you can play this game with in multiplayer too. So here are the statics. I'm almost level 8. I got 4,416 points. How do you get the points? By just catching fish and by doing missions. Why are the points important? First of all, you need to have those points to get to the next area. But more important, if you take a quest or a mission and you don't like it, you need to use points to get another one. So they are very important. And this is the money that I got at the moment. So I'm almost ready to buy my first upgrade. And then this one, my personal records are here. Really well done too. So you can see here, maybe in the future we are going to get something like this. Mounts on the trophy house. That's something that always people ask. And then Fishpedia. And this is really cool. The first time that I saw that, I was like, whoa, this is really cool. So these are all the species that I think at the moment are in the game. I still need to catch a lot of them. So you got asp, barbel, brook trout, brown trout, bullhead catfish, burbot. Then you got chub, chum salmon, coho salmon, common bleak, common bream, common carp, crucian carp, European eel, European perch, grayling is here, eyed is here, mirror carp is here, northern pike is in, pink salmon is here, Prussian carp, rainbow trout and roach. So that's a lot of species in 2 areas, so you got a lot of more that you're going to catch. And what is the beauty about this Fishpedia? So you can click on a fish, because I did it. And if I see the info on the fish, I think in this game, I still need to test that a little bit more, but time of the day matters. The weather matters. Where you are fishing matters, because for the people, there was already a guy under my previous video. I don't hope it's spot fishing, because otherwise Shamino is going to make a video from you just need to catch it. But in fishing games, you will always have spots with certain species. How you execute it, you can execute different. What I see in this game is that it's not the same like Fishing Planet. Like, you go to that area, you get one unique, you get the cooldown timer and all that stuff. That's not the case, because they simply don't have trophies and uniques here. But the thing is, there are spots. I can show you guys a spot, you need to use this, you will get that fish. But it's not really the same. But I think it will be always in games, fishing games, because spot fishing is in real life the case too. I know spots from 30 years ago. If I go today to that spot the first time in 30 years, I can say to you guys, here you will get barbel. That's a very good spot for that kind of fish, and it's still the same. So it's not changing, but the purely spot fishing like Fishing Planet, that's not really in this game. So you will catch, if you do it right, a lot more fish than in Fishing Planet. I'm really amazed how much fish that we can catch the entire time. Because, yeah, you can just farm it out too, even easier than in Fishing Planet. But I cannot say to you guys, if you do that, you get a 5-star perfect fish. That's something that's not possible. But what is really cool about this screen, so, for example, I wanted to get an eel. I like the pictures a lot, so you got 4 things that you see here. General description, where it lives, what it eats and best baits, and when it bites best, time of the day and weather. And that's really cool. It's, like I said, one of the best info from all the fishing games that I got. So, general description, that's cool. Where it lives is really cool if you want to read it. But this is important if you play games. What it eats and best bait. So they are just saying it here, the baits that you need to use. So the best bait for catching eel includes animal-based baits like pieces of fish as well as worms, including earthworms and redworms. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. And then the next most important is when they bite, when they are active, when they want to feed. The eel is primarily a nocturnal fish, so that means at the night. Most active at the night when it feeds intensively, especially during cooler seasons. I'm not sure that he already got seasons. So you can see the eel also bites in the early morning or late afternoon. but activity decreases during the full day. So this is a really cool system. So if you start playing the game, because it's not simple to catch certain fish in this game. I got already, I think, 10 in total, but it's hard. It's very hard. You saw how big this area is. So I never saw a mirror car, by the way. So you need to find the fish. You need to find good spots, because how does it work? I already saw that. So you got in the first area, you got like a good pike area, but pike will not get bigger than 3 kilogram. If you go to that other pack, the pike is right away 5 to 6 kilogram. So that's something that I see. So there are spots that are producing big fish. There are spots that are producing smaller fish. Then you need to be at the right moment in the day. It cannot be that cold and all that stuff. So it's a complicated system, and I know that a lot of people will have a hard time to get all the fish. I'm already see that coming. But yeah, I will make a video about it too, so don't worry about it. So that is it a little bit for the Fishpedia. Now I'm going to show you guys, no, I'm going to read in my book. So the areas gear, the squat, I showed you guys at the Fishpedia, the stability, yeah, that is it. And to end the video, I'm going to show you guys something really cool, the rankings, because that's something new too that we got in the game. So it's over here. It's in the same menu. F2, you go to here, rankings. So we got now 4 rankings. So global ranking is not yet here, but total fish weight ranking. So this is out for, I think, 48 hours or something. So you already can see. The first guy, he got already 1,500 kilogram fish. Where I am at the moment, I'm here, 17th. So, and I already played 7 hours too, but I was not really power fishing. I know I can go for the tench, the bream, or for the pike, and then I will have a lot of kilograms. So I was more playing to check out the species and the area. But you can see that you can catch a lot of fish in this game. Then the other one, the best fish. So the mirror carp, the biggest one is 12 kilogram. Not too bad, I think, for a starting area. And then the second one is a northern pike, 7 kilograms. So that is fat northern pike, because that's going to be probably my next setup. I'm going to focus, I'm not sure with the bobber or with the bottom setup, for the northern pike, because the peg here at the starting area is producing that fish. It's giving a lot of experience and money. But you guys can see, this is already really cool. Here, there is a guy with a burbot. They are becoming very big too, 5 kilograms. So for a first area, it's not bad. And then you need to understand, I didn't show you guys that yet, but we got this here too, I think, in the game. There is a catfish. What was the name again? I'm going to have a look. Welsh catfish is here. Do you guys see this? What I know is that a Welsh catfish can become 50 to 60 kilogram, even more. It depends how far he wants to go. But if this is in the game, yeah, this is probably the biggest fish in the game at the moment. But I'm not sure where he's sitting. My guess is that I would suggest that he's sitting here, because the other one is a mountain area with a river, with clear water. It's not really catfish territory, but nobody catched them yet. Because we got liver, by the way. We got really liver to focus on that fish. So that's probably the biggest that we got at the moment. So we got very big fish in this area, the starting area. My guess is that the second area will be getting more bigger fish. I'm not sure, do we got a Chinook here, by the way? The king salmon? I don't think that we got a Chinook. No, it's not here. So this will be probably the biggest one, yeah. And then these are the best fish rankings, and then a ranking of unbeaten fishing spot records. I'm not really sure what it is, but I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that every day, so you got on fishing spots in this game, it looks like this. So if you got a name, this is the birch band. You got like a ranking. a board with a ranking on it. And you can't see it here, but this is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, resetting every day. I think if you beat it, that you get a point in that ranking system. So to end the video, guys, this is the lady, by the way, that is giving missions. So I'm going to click on this one. So what I saw was never do missions that you need to get a certain amount of fish. Always do missions that you need to get a certain amount of kilogram. And don't target one fish. So now you can see, I told you guys it. So here you see the points. If I want to delete it, I'm going to lose 50 points. And therefore it's important that you got more than enough points. So let's click here. Catch 5 kilograms of fish in 2 hours. That's a good one. I'm going to keep this one. And we are going to a spot that is really good for pike. It was already really good on the demo too. And why is it so good? Because you can fish with 2 rods. I bought right away an extra bamboo. One for the tench, one for the pike. So what do you need to do first? So you just need to click here. You take your net and you put it out. Because you need to throw manual the fish in the net. Then I got here a setup with an 18 hook, a fish fillet. I'm going to switch this to earthworms. That's this. I'm going to put this hook a little bit higher because I want to target the tench. I think that the 4 works on them. I even think that a 2 works on them. And then you throw it in the water. And this is the casting. So you do this. The casting, you need to work a little bit on this too, because it's taking way too long to do it. So this is not really that necessary, in my opinion, that you need to keep pushing. With C, you can, by the way, reset it, and this you need to do a little bit quicker too. All that animation is not needed. It's cool, but I know people will get irritated by it. So it's a really strange system because you need to push right mouse button, you need to keep pushing it, and then he's throwing that distance. So he need to work a little bit on it because it's not yet 100%. And then number 2 is this one. So by the way, how do you do it? You push Control and then you can click on all the parts of your setup. And here you can see I'm going here with roach. And it looks really cool, like this. And then I throw here because this is for the pike. But what I read in the Fishpedia is... Oh, there is already a bite. Okay. Now I need to switch really quick. You just need to push 2. I'm going to strike. And this is something that is really strange for me. So at the moment, so my drag is at 20%. I think this is a reel that is 1.7 kilograms. So that's 1/5. So at the moment, my reel is pushing 200 grams. I cannot understand, because if you do this too long at the edge, it breaks my shit. So I cannot understand how it works. I just want to say, because it does not work like it needs to work. If I put my reel that so open, my spool, this fish can keep going the entire time. He cannot put the pressure on my reel that it breaks, but in this game it can break. If I keep doing this too long, I will break my shit. So it's a totally different system that we got from other games. Do I like it? Yeah, not really, because the problem is... you got the drag system on your reel. Just because that you can get the fish get away with line, that he get fatigued, without thinking about breaking your equipment. And that's totally ignored with this system. So I will show you guys it when I got this fish in. So this is probably a tench, yeah. Because I can put it a little bit higher, but I need to go... So what I do is, I do this and then I get the tension down. So I let the fish go away, but here you can see, if I let him go, he can break it, by the way, without doing anything. Like now I need to go lower, otherwise I broke it. I think he's done. 24 meters. So you need to fight it with the first setup. You need to fight this fish. You need to fight it. You can see it here. Oh, yeah. Is he gone? Yeah, okay. So, oh no, he's still here. I thought he was gone because he didn't pull anymore. Okay, can I go now a little bit higher on my drag? Okay. Yeah, it's a fat tench. So let's get the net out. Here we go. 2.48, that's a record. So I will show you guys what I mean with it. So if you see this setup, here you can see, so my line is 1.2 kilogram. So that's okay. But if you have a look to my reel, that's 2.5. Okay, yeah, no. So it was good. So it's good. I thought that my line was a lot higher. So that means that 2.5 kilogram, we got 10 settings, that's 0.25 for each kilogram. So multiply 30% that I was fishing, that's 0.75. It's a little bit off, but not that much. Not that much. 0.75. Yeah, it's not that bad as I thought it was. So that's 25, that's 0.45. That it's off gram, 450 gram off. That's doable. Because I probably could go to 40% too without breaking it. So it's decent. I'm going to take my words back. It's good. It's good. I was a little bit... I thought that this was... my line was a lot higher in test. But it's good then. It's good. So that's good. So that was for the video, guys. Yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure that you guys get the key. Because you will have a lot of fun. If you like fishing games... I need to say it how it is. A fishing game that you like, that you don't need to sugarcoat the entire time, is very rare. I got the impression that this game, if it keeps developing, if it keeps putting gameplay in it, a lot of people will like that. Is it going to be the same like Fishing Planet, Russian Fishing 4? That's hard. We are speaking here about games that are developed already a lot of years, but the start is very good. It's what I see here is, I'm not talking anymore about potential, I just see good gameplay. Is there a lot of things that are still got raw edges? Yes. You need to say it how it is, but if he gets the bugs away, because that's very cool too. I didn't saw one bug until now. So it's yeah, it's unbelievable. I think if he releases this, I'm sure a lot of people are going to like this game. Of course, it's not the best graphics. I can see that too. I know that. But at the end, like I said, you cannot expect that. You cannot expect AA titles that cost 100 million euros. That's not going to happen. It takes always time. It takes always time to get everything right in fishing games, because yeah, there is not a lot of population, so there is not a lot of developers always working on those games, so you need to yeah, give it always a little bit of time. So that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to eat pie because today it's my birthday, and yeah, I'm going to drink some beers too. Thanks for watching. Have fun. I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.